Today's review, we've got a new beer from Rivington, one of my favourite breweries. This is Dusk, from Dusk Till Dawn, a double IPA, 8% in collaboration with Glasshouse. But what's it going to be like? Keep watching to find out. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review, the home of the long form beer review thing. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so every time you might have seen all my videos, you probably get fed up with them now, where I say, yeah, I'm going to make this one a short one. And every time it goes on for about 14 minutes. I like to talk, you guys, I like to talk to you guys out there. So today's review is a Rivington Brew Company in a big 500ml can. We like that. In collaboration with the Brummies Glasshouse. Get a good brewery. Don't drink enough from them. Just they're not as available. They don't release as much new stuff all the time. From Dusk Till Dawn, I'm presuming, I don't know, I don't think it's a thing on the film because it's just Dusk and Dawn and stuff like that. And it's a double, as I said, double IPA brewed with our mates at Glasshouse Brewery Co. Citra Mutueka, Citra Cryo, Peacherine, and Mutueka Hop Kiev, or Hop Keef. Let's crack it open, get it in glass, see what it's all about. I do love Rivington Brew Company, and I think they make very good double IPAs. So I'm hoping this is going to be another cracker from them. I poured that one a little bit aggressively. I think I've got away with it. So beer in a glass. Well, we've got the lovely custardy coloured beer, which we love. We've got just two fingers, a very loose head. You can see the bubbles on there, big bubbles going through there. So I don't think that's going to settle down quite a lot. But the colour-wise looks pretty good. Aroma-wise, oh, it smells brilliant. I love the smell of craft beer in the morning. Whether it's dawn or dusk. Yeah, the Peacherine is doing what it says on the tin. Very peachy aromas. Stone fruit, peach, mango, apricot, the trio of stone fruits. It smells pretty good and I want to drink it, so let's do it. Cheers, everyone. Absolutely delicious. You'd expect nothing less from Rivington. As I'm recording this, which will probably be 2 weeks after, but I just uploaded and edited a video for Blood Machines, which I said was better than Putty and is the benchmark for all double IPAs. If I'm measuring this against the benchmark of all double IPAs, and I'm thinking of the same brewery, Rivington, then this is definitely up there. Maybe even better. So flavour-wise, the Peacherine is doing a lot of business, There's a lot of peach and stone fruit flavours, but they're much more lighter, brighter sort of those flavours. Because obviously, when you talk about stone fruits, you're talking mango, I think, sort of in the middle, and it's tropical. Apricot is a stronger flavour, and peach is more the lighter flavour. And you're definitely getting more of the lighter flavour stone fruits, which is definitely my preference. Also, the flavour you're getting through here is a lime sort of cutting through it, which to be expected because I've got Mutueka and Mutueka Hop Kiev. So there's a lot of lime, citrusy sort of flavours cutting through that stone fruit peach. Again, I think it's a beautiful combination because sometimes you get a lot of beers that are either stone fruit or tropical heavy, or you've got beers that are very citrus, lemons, limes, grapefruit heavy. Sometimes you get, obviously, if you've got more New Zealand hops, you're getting a bit of the grape and gooseberry being heavy. Or sometimes you get orangey flavours as well. And I'm talking about New England style beers. But this is a beautiful combination. Mouthfeel, soft, velvety. I'd say medium to even on the higher end of medium, or the thicker end of it, medium, I'm not sure what it is. It's definitely more medium to heavy than medium to light, if that makes any sense. But it's got a velvety, creamy flavour in terms of the mouthfeel as well. And I think I've done everything to describe it. All you need to know, this is a bloody good beer. But Rivington make bloody good beers. And I'd almost say that I think Rivington's double IPAs are up there with some of the best double IPAs. Whether it be Blood Machines, whether it be, there's some other ones that I can't even remember, but there's Blood Machines is the benchmark and is the sort of yearly release. There was another one. There was I had a Grampus. I didn't think that was that great. There was another one. I can't remember what it was called. A double IPA from that was great. This one though, this one is the best yet. Yeah, this is a very, very good double IPA, and it's exactly what I want. You don't feel 8%. You don't get overly it's not overly hoppy, and you're not overly dank. And even though sometimes when you don't get dank, you get too much sweetness, well, sweetness is very well kept in check here. There is a sweetness of it because you've got peachy flavours, but sometimes you get, I've had some recent double IPAs that have been very good, but they've almost been to the sweetness where they're a little bit sickly sweet. But this is absolutely spot on, and it's probably one of the best double IPAs I've had this year. There we go, I've said it. So I can't say much more except for let's get some scores and let's get them live. Okay, let's do the scores live in front of your eyes and ears and everything else. So we have a Dusk from Dusk Till Dawn. It's a double IPA and it's from Rivington. We're starting with aroma. It smells good. It's very peachy in terms of the aroma. I don't think you're really picking out the lime that you get in the flavour. I think maybe I don't think it's too cold. I think it's spot on temperature-wise, but I think that's going to develop a little bit more. But aroma, I think it's very good. 14. No, let's put it 15. Sod it. Appearance. Well, it looked pretty good. That colour is custard, and I love that colour. So I'm giving it 9. Flavour. It's delicious. It really is delicious. It's got a lovely soft mouthfeel, a creamy sort of mouthfeel as well. But the flavours are very well balanced. There's a lot of peach. The peach really is doing a lot of work, even though it's low down in the blend. But there's bright, and it's not too sweet, but there's no overly dankness. You're not getting too much hoppiness. You're not getting any alcohol. You're not getting any weird flavours. It's just a beautiful, easy drinking, cracking beer. So I'm going to give it 36 for flavour. Yeah. Value for money. I'm trying to work out how much I paid for this. Now, obviously, it's a double IPA, so I expected to pay £6.60 I paid. Now, I bought some other double IPAs. Yes, they're gold top ones. I haven't reviewed them yet. They were £7.50. So when you put this at £6.60, you think it's not too bad. But I did have a double IPA from Polly's that was £5.50. So it's pretty much in the middle. But it's a good beer, so let's give it an 8. And my overall experience, when it comes to double IPAs, I'm not even sort of going to pretend that I'm an expert, but I'm always drinking more double IPAs than any other style of beer. So I'm drinking more of them. And you'd think that nothing's going to surprise... I think that nothing's probably going to surprise me. I know what I'm getting with a double IPA now. I'm getting a very good, intense flavour. But you drink this and you think, there's double IPAs and there's double IPAs. And this one is up there with some of the very best that I've had. So I'm giving it... Oh, sod it. I'm giving it 18 for overall experience. So that's a high score. So let's top those scores up. 24, 60, 68, 78. I think this is a high scoring beer of the year. If not, the last couple of years. 86 out of 100 from Dusk Till Dawn. Of course, as well, it's a 500ml can. So maybe the value I should have given it another point because... Yeah, thinking it was in the middle, but it is a 500ml can. This is one of the best this is the best double IPA I've had. I think it's beat Swedish Buzzsaw, it's beat Blood Machines. I even think it might have even beat the Polly Sure Shot double IPA that was very good, and I've got that stuck in my mind as being a very good beer. Plenty of Clouds. That was another one I had fairly recently that was good. But this is better. This is a really, really good beer. Rivington make really good beer. Oh, you know, I think Rivington are in there. They're in my top 5, but they could potentially go higher than that because I've had some very, very good beers from them. And I've had some good beers from them. But I've had more very, very good beers, I think. They're just a great brewery. So check them out. They do 500ml cans. If you can get hold of them, then definitely buy them. This is very good. Okay. Until the next one, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. There'll be more double IPAs coming this way. If you like double IPAs, you should be subscribed because there's a lot of double IPAs on this channel. And until the next one, I've just about gone over 10 minutes. So drink good craft beer, guys. And more importantly, as Rush would say, keep on rocking.